Right.
And if it's the ear canal, probably the same thing.
Okay.
But
Well,
it'll
all right,
probably be
guys.
like after 3 when I get in, so Central Time.
Yeah.
But I'm
Yeah,
coming
I'll
in.
probably y'all later.
All
All
right.
right, man.
See you
Have a
tomorrow.
good one.
I'm coming in now, so
All right.
that's tomorrow. Damn it. What the hell? There it goes.
It's so nice to not see those overdrive things coming up.
Uh-huh. You finished it, right?
I finished it.
Cool.
Just barely, but I finished it.
Good.
What are you going to do now?
Uh, I'll probably first finish what I was doing last night before I went to help you, which is get the last of my shit moved. And I want to pick up a couple more of those guns because I've been losing them in fights since the price is going to go through the freaking roof.
Yep.
Other than that, I don't care we could do some combat or missions or whatever, something to make money, just to get a little
Yeah.
bit more money because it's going to be a lot harder after this.
Well, you want, I can go with, if you want to do like some beacons or something, I can go with you in your Corsair and turret for
Yeah,
you.
either way. But for now, go ahead and work on those yourself if you want, or whatever you're going to do, and I'll get my stuff done first.
I'm going to start moving some stuff too.
Yeah, because
I got some stuff elsewhere I got to get.
yeah, because I think it's imminent for the dump to live because of what they had in patch notes tonight.
I'm just glad I finished this thing in time.
Yeah.
All right.
Stop yawning.
I'm not yawning. You yawning.
No,
Making
not me.
yawn.
No, not me. I deny it. I deny it. I deny it.
Deny. Hey, you know what they say? Always deny.
Yep, that's right. And never volunteer, although you might get voluntold. That's what you get. That's what the military is. You know, everybody tries to hide when they're looking for volunteers. Eventually, though, one of the higher commands finds you and tells you what they're going to do.
Yep, exactly. Yeah, my dad used to say, don't volunteer for anything, because if you become good at that job, it will become your job.
Yep. What the hell is that? Huh.
Okay, so all my ships are here. You guys should.
Oh. So much for that.
What's that?
Oh, I placed a med pen I picked up a med pen, and I tried to place it on a table, and it went right through the table.
Ooh. That's not good.
I'd say that was bugged. All right, where the hell am I? Yeah, the server is running pretty decent. I'm getting 41 in Port Tressler. 50. That's in 4K.
Nice. Yeah. I should probably go ahead and get my M2 while I can.
Let's see. What do I got to do left?
Let's see. I've got.
You know, with the server running like this. Go ahead. Sorry.
What is an M2 run right now?
Just a sec. M2 right now is 5.2 million.
I got 5.3.
There you go. Nothing left to buy cargo with.
Yeah, true, but at least I have the ship.
True. Make sure you take it home and store it, and then spawn it, and then store it again.
That's 5.2 at Crusader, right?
Yeah, it is Crusader, so it's going to probably be at Orison.
Okay. I need to get over there and get that damn thing.
Yep, and you got to take it, like I said, I know I'm repeating, but take it home. Because so many people, yeah. And then they go, why is my ship missing? Did you take it home?
Nope.
No. Or, yeah, I took it home. Did you store it? No, I just logged off.
Uh-huh.
And in fact, did you store it and then spawn it and then store it again like I also said? No. I figured you were just going overboard. No. There's a reason they're called workarounds, to make sure something works. Buy it, take it home, store it. Spawn it, store it. You should be good to go. And then leave it alone for, a day or so it's copied to LTP.
Right.
Well, no, you can use it, but I mean, just make sure you store it back home before that patch drops.
Yep.
Because we never know the day that they do the backup for long-term persistence.
Right.
Yep, so you can use it, just make sure you put it back home in storage before you leave the game.
Yep. What's going on here?
Another little trick is when you leave, which I think I've repeated too many times, is when you leave the game, don't just quit. Exit the menu first, because that's when it stores your data to the server.
Right.
It's amazing how many people will just Alt F4 and quit, or just quit straight the game, and they're like, why didn't my stuff save I have on when I left the game? Because you left the game. And you've been told many times.
Save.
Yeah. You didn't exit the menu. Well, who said that? SIG did. Well, bullshit. It's like, well, the guy's name is Ahmet. He works for SIG. He is in charge of the servers, and he said 2 months ago to us all, including Evocati, but to everybody, that's how you log out for now, because that's just to make sure that it gets stored.
Yep.
Yeah, it's been a long 10 years. But usually when we have workarounds for things and we sound like we're going all over the map with the workaround, it's because that's the actual workaround we found. You know, I wonder how many people think we're just spouting bullshit, but no, you follow these steps and it'll work. It's just from a lot of hard work on our part to find them.
Mm-hmm.
Even Sig has been surprised at times about how we figure out a workaround for a bug that's, you know, existing.
Yeah.
All right. Guess I should have checked first, huh? No, nothing there.
Hey, what's up?
Huh?
Hello?
Who are you talking to, me?
I guess that was you coming in and coming out.
No, wasn't me.
There's someone else in here?
Nope.
Sounded weird. Sounded like someone came in.
You got the ding?
I got the ding.
Interesting, because, yeah, there's...
I got the ding, and then I got another ding. So maybe they came in and came out.
Interesting. Yeah, I didn't get the ding. That's why I asked if you got the ding.
I got the ding over here.
I wonder if it was your system just resetting its audio or something, because that'll happen too. No, I mean,
it could have been that.
yeah, with Discord, sometimes that happens. So it might have disconnected you and reconnected you quick. I've had that happen. Because remember I said that before?
Yeah.
So it might have happened to me then. Maybe the server's going through a initialization reset of everybody or something.
Right.
Because I had that same thing before. I said, did somebody come in and go out? And you were like, no.
I didn't hear anything.
Yep. And that's just what happened just now to you.
Yep.
Either that or somebody's fucking with us.
Yeah. Wouldn't put it past somebody. Pick up. Anything here? Oh my God. That's weird.
So who in the hell locked me up? I have nobody on the scope. Somebody locked me up.
Where you at?
I'm near New Babbage. They keep locking me up, and then they unlock, and then they lock me up again. But there's no blue contacts out here, which means they either have a little bit longer radar than I do, or they're stealthed.
doesn't the locking a ship in stealth, doesn't that negate the stealth?
I got him. Titan.
Oh.
Hey, boy. Yeah, he's got a little bit longer range than I have. It's either him or this other guy that's just shown up. One of the two. Chani Bobani or Credo or one of the two. Huh. Didn't like me locking you up in return, huh? Huh. The hell? Next time you're in the Corsair, remind me about the sonar ping.
Okay.
There's a section in the Corsair when you stand there. I swear the audio background that they used is an actual true life recording of a sonar ping, anti-submarine sonar ping. I mean, it's old school, um, an old school version, probably a 23 pair, but it's still a sonar ping. First time I heard it, I was like, talk about bringing back memories. Wow, because the 23 pair has not been used since probably 1988, 89.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it was on the oldest ship that I ever served on, which is a Henry B. Wilson DDG-7. They were modern warships based on the Farragut. Parts of them were based on the old World War II Farragut class, and what was the other one? Took the best of two different destroyers from World War II. And then after they were built, they ended up going through reworks and having what we called a single-arm Bandit missile launcher added to the stern, and then ASROC launcher added. But they were old, boiler-driven, because warships today no longer use boilers. I don't know if you knew that.
Yeah, yeah, I got that.
Yeah, it's amazing how many people have accused me of not being Navy because I said that ships didn't have boilers in them per main propulsion.
Yeah.
Well, guess what? The Spruance, we had 747 jet engines, 4 of them, and we had 3 DC-10 jet engines for gensets. And they're like, bullshit, ships don't use jet engines, blah, 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 blah. Want to bet? I'll bet you every penny you own. Your house, your kids, your wife, your cars. They always disappear, though, when they go look it up finally. I wonder why that
Yeah.
is.
Go figure.
Yeah. The Spruance was the very first to use that new form of propulsion. And the Spruance I served on sank, sitting at the
Oh
bottom of the
wow.
ocean, which sucks. She didn't sink while I was on it, thank God.
Yeah, that's the good thing.
Why would a Sentinel be stored at Ghost? Oh, that's because I parked it there, that's right. What do I want to take? Guess I'll take that. Wait a second. Let's not take it in current form. That was almost a bad choice. I was going to take a ship that had military components on it that I beefed up to go pick up a different ship and bring it back. Only problem is I'd lose those components to the ship because I didn't bring them back to home for when the patch drops. And I think I spawned the wrong one. I hate it when that list changes like that. When you have more than one ship of a type, the system does not keep the sort order correct.
Yeah.
And it's annoying as hell. I don't understand why sort has not been. It's like
sorted.
Yeah, exactly. It's like they can't even do a basic sort for anything they have in the game. It doesn't make any sense. Try this again. Yeah, that's default.
Now, do I have to actually fly it home, or can I just spawn it
Nope.
over at
You need to.
Art Core?
No. You need to spawn it there, because if it gets blown up, you lose it. Otherwise.
Okay.
I
So
mean, normally
just
you would be able to do that, but you got to get it stored in your home record for long-term persistence. So
okay.
yeah, that's what you're doing, is getting it so that it's got a permanent store record in long-term persistence, and that only happens at your home.
Okay. So, but what I'm saying is, if I buy it at Crusader, then go back to Art Core and then spawn it there, it should save, right?
Yeah, it'll still save in other locations, but when a patch happens, the only way it saves is if you've taken it home and stored it.
Mm-hmm.
Because long-term persistence.
But I mean, yeah, what I'm saying is I don't physically have to fly it there. I can just spawn it there.
Well, you can't spawn it there if you're not there.
Well, no, what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy the M2.
Right.
Then take my Taurus back to Art Core, then spawn the M2
Nope.
at Art Core.
No, take it, when you buy it, fly it there and store it.
Fly it there?
Yep.
Okay, that's what I was asking.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, because you want to make sure it's an LTP. It might work doing that. I would not take the chance, because I've heard too many people losing ships when they buy them right before a patch.
That's why I was asking,
Yep.
because I don't know how that works exactly.
Yeah, that's what I would do. I would just to cover all the bases. Because what it'll do then is it'll give you 2 record saves. It'll give you the record save when you land,
Mm-hmm.
and then later it'll save that record again when you log out. So it's actually, just in case one fails, you'll have 2 attempts. Because like the other night,
right.
I saved, I had landed in a hangar, but when I logged off, if you remember, all my stuff was in the inventory because the log off failed. I don't know, you remember that? What was that, 2 nights ago? When we had that server that was toast?
Yep,
Yeah,
I remember that.
Yep, so if I had not landed there with ATC, that record never would have been created, and I'd have lost everything, literally.
Yep. Okay, so I'm going to spawn it here and then fly it back to Art Core.
Yep.
All right.
And then just spawn, and then just take one of your ships that you bought to go back and get the other ship, or if you want, or claim it, or whatever.
Oh, yeah, I bought the Taurus. So.
Yeah. Unless you don't need to go pick up anything else.
I'm going to look on my knickknacks or whatever and see.
That's what I'm doing. I'm headed to Art Core now. I actually got to pick up my second Corsair, which is there, plus some gear that's there. And then I think there's a rock there too, but I'm not worried about the rock, because I've got 2 of those already. So I'll pick up the gear that's there and the ship that's there, because the ship has weapons and components on it. It's my second Corsair.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm going to take that to wherever Knickknack says I need to go next. It would be kind of nice if there was a button in the menu that we could click or something, so the game would, the first time run, or we'd click it and it would take all our inventory and just magically move it to our home for us.
That would be nice.
For now, because we're doing so many patches. I mean, in the real game, no, obviously, but since we're doing patches and testing, it'd be nice if before they patch all the time, we could hit a button and it moves all our gear for us.
Oh, yeah.
Of course, wishful thinking is just that, wishful thinking.
Yep. Very true.
I mean, hell, they don't even add sort buttons, so what am I talking about? And the one sort button they do have in the game doesn't work.
Yeah, I never understood that.
Yeah. Makes no sense to me. They can't even do a basic sort.
Like, I've sorted I don't know how many times, but it's never sorted anything.
Yep. I know. It's been how many years? It's like, geez.
Yeah, no.
People will say, well, it's not important right now because they're developing blah, 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 blah. In my eyes, the way I was trained, you do it all right the first time. Maybe you're designing new code and new routines and stuff for technology that's never been done, which SIG is doing. But the basics, you always do the basics. If you create a data list, the basics are you create a window with a data list that can be sorted and organized and categorized. That's basic. That's basic programming 101. I mean, I don't understand. I don't understand what. And I'm not the only one that's had this discussion with SIG many times over the years. It's, if you're going to create a window or, a function, you should always say to yourself, does anything else I'm putting in or going to happen rely on this? And if so, what? Let's see, we're going to create trash all over that the players can throw on the ground. Maybe we should have working trash cans. What a concept. It's common sense.
Which is not something that's CIG's
forte. That's for sure. Yeah, I don't understand that. Because they're not idiots, that's for sure. I mean, look at what they're designing and developing.
Oh, yeah.
It's like they don't think outside their little box for some reason. And I don't get it.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's too bad Chris Roberts is not more in the loop on it, because when certain things have taken place, you can tell that he stepped in and fixed it. Like the Compass fiasco. I
still can't believe they thought, oh, we don't need compasses.
Yeah, that was it. And then to say it publicly to backers, and within days after that, all of a sudden, flip-flop, we had compasses. Or the walking upstairs one, that was just, wow. That like I said, I about fell out of my chair. So did everybody else when he said it, because we were watching it live.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, did he just say what I thought he just said, or did I mishear him? No, I heard him say it too. It's like, no wonder weapon handling's been so freaking messed up. I'll never forget that one. That was just. I mean, have you ever tried to walk upstairs sideways?
No.
Oh, you haven't?
Yeah, I have.
No, you were being sarcastic.
I was being sarcastic.
Okay. It didn't come across, that's why I asked.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I have.
Yeah, and that's just normal going up the stairs, but now, do you think you could do it with a weapon to your shoulder? In tactical formation?
Probably.
Yeah. Do you think the U.S. military and SWAT units and anybody else with that kind of training might do that ever?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've done it. I must be special because apparently I can do it, and I've done it for all the years that I've served. I mean, I must be really special. Maybe that's why they want me to write a book, because I can walk upstairs sideways.
Maybe. You're special that way.
Yeah, that must be it. Where in the hell is this airport? Spaceport.
That is one thing I am looking forward to, is the beacon in 323.
Yep. It's got to be over here.
That shows where Area 18 is, because I can't tell you how many times I've gotten lost over there.
Yeah, that's fun. That's been another pet peeve by a lot of people, is this idea that they couldn't put basic beacons in for people to find locations. Or the other big one is the UE itself. And what's bugging me is even in 323, we cannot change the fucking colors. It's like somebody needs to send them a copy of the ADA because the game's not going to be able to be sold in the USA if they don't start stepping up. You know? Because American with Disabilities Act is a real law, and there's a lot of people that rely on it.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
and it's some big news lines when someone violates
especially a company. I don't think.
Yeah.
I don't.
I'm saying when they violate someone's disability.
Oh yeah.
You know.
That's also a big lawsuit.
Mm-hmm.
And SIG needs to get a team or somebody that wakes them up because they're going to get, if things go too much farther, I guarantee you they're going to get sued. Because there's a lot of people that have hearing and eyesight problems. They almost got it a number of years ago. They put in all the nice audio for the security. You know, when security stops you, you know, you get that audio. Please come to a stop. You're being scanned, blah, blah, blah. They didn't put any text in at that time, back in those days.
Wow.
So nobody could hear, when the audio broke, nobody could hear that you were being told to stop, and everybody was getting crime stats, and nobody knew what the hell was going on. And within somebody that was deaf that relies on them, I guess, contacted them, and within 24 hours, the text was in there.
Yeah, because it's like, hey guys, you can't do this.
Yep. Yep. It's like,
you're gonna get us in so much trouble.
Yeah. Well, it's like they need a team that concentrates and makes sure that everything being put in and made is covered for disabled people, because there are a lot of them. You take USNC, you haven't met a lot of the USNC guys because they're active duty or they're disabled vets, and like Chief, he's been out for surgery for 4 months now. And a lot of them have other disabilities that are related directly to games, where they can't hear or they can't see very well or they can't move certain limbs, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Rockminer, he has problems with his hands. Me, I have problems with moving my arms and shoulders, of course, and then I have the hearing damage and my eyesight. The last explosion that I was in that I mentioned was the big one that damaged my eyesight and hearing.
Oh, wow.
I can hear fine, but a lot of times when you're talking, when your mic is working, your words come out like you're speaking some other language.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, everybody else can hear you fine. I can hear you, but my brain does not interpret the words. It just comes out like sounds. It's really strange. But that's due to explosive damage to my hearing.
Yeah.
And my eyesight is super sensitive to light wavelengths, certain colors. Almost like an epileptic. I'm not epileptic, but it's similar in some regards. So these colors that they use in some things, like the HUD, I either can't see, or if they get certain way backlit, they basically give me a major headache. Where in the hell is the damn... Is our server running? I'm not getting a landing zone. Oh, there I did. Now it just popped up.
Oh. You had hardcore?
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes it's hard. You have to almost be right up on the hangers before it pops up sometimes.
I've been flying a circle right over the top of them, like 10 feet away. I think the server must have been on reset.
Yeah, probably. Ooh,
but yeah, so they need to get a team together that starts working on stuff like that, because they're going to have to do something so people can change the color the brightness and contrast of the consoles and the HUDs in this game.
Yeah.
To accommodate those with disability.
Oh yeah, they're gonna have to.
I just don't know what they're waiting for, or if they even realize it and have it in their plan. Because I thought for sure with all this new UE for 323 that it'd be in. I thought, they're making a completely brand new UE system. Why wouldn't they put in the ability for people to adjust it? The colors, the color,
Right.
the hue, the brightness and contrast of it. But they didn't. I mean, do they not understand how much it affects certain people? Is that the problem here?
I don't know.
I don't either.
Let's go to Everest Harbor. Okay, next stop, Everest Harbor. Pick up some stuff.
Where am I going? Maybe I should write another forum post about that and ask them directly, why didn't you do this?
Yeah,
when it's one of those when it's one of those obvious things that you needed to do. Okay, that's weird. Now why is it showing at... Well, that's messed up. The ship that was showing in Knickknacks as here is at New Babbage. The fuck? ArcCorp? Area 18? Now it's not showing here. What the hell? Bikini Point? Oh, I got a death suit at Bikini Point. Woohoo! Hurston, open. Ouch. I have a few things there, apparently. Oh, shit. Great. I have a freaking reclaimers docked at Everest Harbor that I can't spawn.
Can you, well, is there anything on the reclaimer?
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, a lot of gear that I put on there when we were using it.
Oh, okay.
Well, that sucks.
This M2 has a nice paint job on it. It's not that bright white from the C2, you know?
Yeah. You got the M2, right?
Yeah, I have the M2. It's got the turret underneath the nose.
Yeah.
I think it's what, like 500 something SCU?
Don't remember. You'd have, look in a kiosk, it'll tell you.
Yeah. I will once I get it over to Everest Harbor. I gotta pick up some armor and some components.
Oh shit, I need to go there. Okay, Mike L2. I need to go to... Oh, duh, that's where I was mining.
So, in theory, if you take your prospector with the mole bags,
I'll lose the
you
mole
should
bags.
be able to.
Nope.
Oh, you'll lose the mole bags?
Yeah, because you can't put them into inventory.
Oh, okay.
So there's no way to transfer them for long-term persistence.
But even if they're based, you have them attached to your prospector at your home planet.
You lose them.
It wouldn't matter. You
Yeah.
still lose them.
Yeah.
Hmm.
What's sad is you don't lose your weapons. So why they didn't do the bags is, who knows.
I think you should be able to buy mole bags. You know?
Yeah, you should be able to. We can buy fuel tanks for the Starfarer to swap out.
Yeah.
Well,
But it's like you said, you know, they're a little lacking in common sense department.
Yeah. Okay, let's go to Hurston and see if I can...
Yeah, that's where I'm headed to, Hurston.
After I get done with the vet tomorrow, I'll probably be able to play straight through until next Monday because we're supposed to have a really good rain period Thursday through Monday.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we need it though. It's usually here, the saying is April showers bring May flowers.
Mm-hmm.
And we've gotten very little rain again.
Oh, yeah, that's not good.
Nope. And that's how we started last year. That's why we lost so many crops. So we need rain now, a lot of it. You know, it's funny, we got plenty of water. But you still got to have rain.
Yep.
People are like, well, you can irrigate. Well, yeah, but that's not quite the same. Rain is a lot more pure than even groundwater, and depending on where you are. Because groundwater, you know, it can have calcium or iron or sulfur, you know, stuff like that in it, which plants don't like.
Yeah.
But rain is mostly pure, which is why a human being can drink it.
Mm-hmm.
As long as you didn't get it off your roof tiles or something like that.
Right.
Or if you did, you'd need to put it through a filter. I don't think the tar and tiles would go good in your stomach. Of course, according to the other expert, you could put a gallon, you know, you could just start using Clorox bleach and everything and drink it just fine.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, it won't burn holes in your stomach or in your intestines over long-term use. Nah.
It just boggles my mind, some of the things people say.
Yep. Then you get the people start talking about Soylent Green and how, you know, they plan to subsist on Soylent. You know what that is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Do you know what the shit hit the fan version of that is?
What's that?
Human bodies.
Yeah, that's they did a thing on that Pink Floyd album. They were talking about that.
Yeah. Anybody that talks about that in their little survival websites, I nail them for it. It's like you're a freaking cannibal. So you're going to turn cannibal? Then you're going to be an instant kill on sight.
Yeah, really. Because you, sir, are a security risk.
Well, I won't put up. I'd rather starve than drop to that level of my morals.
Yeah.
No way.
But I mean, you couldn't trust them, is what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
you couldn't trust
that
them to
too.
be around anybody.
Yep, that too. Yep. But yeah, it just wouldn't happen. It wouldn't happen.
Oh yeah.
I'd feed you to my dogs, though. I'd feed them to the dogs, actually.
Yeah.
Why didn't my repair work? Damn it. Well, according to this, it did. But it didn't. Great. Let's go to the Starbase and try it, I guess. Oh, what the hell? That's fucked up. Now my ship's taken some kind of damage. And I'm still sitting in the hangar. That was weird.
Pick up this stuff and on to the next one. Okay, that's local there. Okay, good. Yeah, I'm making a habit of everywhere I go to pick up stuff, I go into a hangar.
Yep.
Just in case,
Yep.
30K or whatnot.
Yep. Smart move. Smart move. That's what I do too.
Yeah, it takes a little more time, but I'd rather have that safety net.
Yep. Well, that's why I bitch about people that are lazy and leaving their ships on pads.
Mm-hmm.
They need to, and that's the other thing. They add those pads knowing damn well what people are going to do, but they don't bother to take the 2 minutes to go to the code for the landing pads and add it to Law and Order for trespass if somebody leaves their ship longer than 10 minutes or something.
Yeah. Yeah, because no one else can use a damn pad unless they push them off.
Yep. And then you risk getting a crime stat doing it. So you got to be really careful and gentle.
Yeah. Okay, so now Arc L4. Where's Arc L4? There it is. All right.
I'm not used to flying in these slow-ass ships.
Yeah, you got spoiled through the Corsair.
Yep. It's the one thing that I've let myself get spoiled on. I mean, eventually it's not going to matter because during trips like this we'll be doing maintenance and fixing parts and, things to do.
Yeah.
Running to the galley to put out the fire that the cook started, Wonder when they're planning on adding the fire propagation. You've seen the video for that, right?
Oh, yeah, I've seen it.
Wonder when they're going to add that.
Good question.
You watch. And I'm saying this now. They're going to add it, let's say they're adding it in 324. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's all excited to see it. Going to test it out, going to play it, going to cause people to lose their ships because you're going to burn them down. With no fire extinguishers.
Yep. Sounds like something they would do.
Yep. No way to put the fire out. Be running around. I can see it now. I'll be running. Those like me will run around and start a fire at the end of the tunnel of the Hercules or the MSR. So a crew on the bridge, you're trapped.
Yeah. Can't do nothing. I still don't understand why there's not an exit hatch or something in the MSR.
Lack of common sense.
Oh yeah, I know, but I mean, you would think it would be pretty simple to put a, one man exit hatch. Something.
Well, what they're doing is they're not thinking right. They're thinking, well, it's got all these ejection pods, rescue pods, and blah 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 blah. But they're not considering the fact that those won't be in the game for how long?
Yeah.
And so that's what they're doing. They're not thinking straight. They're not thinking logically or with common sense, basically. It's
right, yeah.
It doesn't matter what you're going to do. What matters is what you do and when you do it. Oh, gee, I got a Hercules here. I guess I got to go down and pick that up, huh? And I wrote a forum post probably within a half an hour of the release of the MSR and Hercules with that very subject matter. I said, I don't know who's designing your ships, but you need to rethink some of this because I said, you just gave us 2 brand new ships. The Hercules looks awesome. It's great. Love it. Love the design. This is not a half an hour after they released them. I said, look great, fly great, blah, blah, blah. Except you made them a death trap. And of course, then the trolls come out. I'm like, because I'm going, you've trapped the crew in the bridge. you know, they can't get out because let's say it's either a fire or boarding, they can't get out. So then the trolls step in. It's like they can do it. They can. I said because I said with a fire you got no power, so your elevator doesn't work. That kind of stuff. And trolls come in. You can too. It's got a ladder to go down the next deck and blah blah blah. Okay, what happens if the freaking fire is at the end of the tunnel from the bridge? Well, crickets. And I said, or what happens if the fire is at the bottom of the elevator and stairs shaft? Crickets. Or what if the boarders are just sitting down there waiting for you to come down to the cargo bay to shoot your ass as you climb down that ladder? Crickets.
Yeah.
I mean,
now I will say with the MSR, you do have that little area down below, that hidden tunnel.
Yeah.
Down there.
Yeah.
You do have that.
But
that's something that the Hercules doesn't have.
But there's a big problem with that. SIG was so proud of it that they told everybody about it.
Yep.
Which means
so
anybody that boards.
About it.
Yeah. So that means basically anybody that's boarding your ship is gonna freaking know to block it.
Very true. Very true. Well, all they got to do is block that door.
Right. Or if it's a fire, if your whole cargo bay is on fire, that ain't gonna do you any good anyway.
Nope, because that's the only exit out of there.
Yeah. Wrong button. Oops. Good thing I didn't turn the engines off by accident.
I've accidentally jumped out of the F8 one time when it was up above the pad.
Oh, I think we've all done stuff like that. I accidentally hit an eject button while in quantum travel.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, watch my ship go bye-bye. And I was left right there. And what sucks is when you do that and the ship's full of gear.
Oh, yeah, that really sucks.
I mean, that sucks because you screwed up, but it sucks worse when it's the bug that tosses you out of the game, out of the ship in quantum. Like the Hull A does. The Hull A does that now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, when you expand it, if you're flying in quantum, if you get out of your seat and walk along the spine, your ship's going to go on without you. And 12 point whatever million it is to fill the thing, bye-bye.
Yeah.
I think my last run was 7.4 million that I filled it with. Took me 7.4 million to fill the cargo bay, the cargo arms, and I lost it all.
I've never filled up my Hull C.
Yeah, I have, and I lost it all.
Yeah, I've gotten close to filling it, but I've never filled it up completely.
Yeah, the sad part, it was a barrel that I think I filled it with. Or was it? Or was it? Maybe it was.
That's definitely something that hurts there.
Yep. I think maybe it wasn't barrel. It might have been. I don't remember for sure what it was, but it was 7.4 million. That I remember.
Oh yeah.
And with the cargo rework, that'll probably be like 28 million next time.
Oh yeah.
Why did that change?
Time to get off of here and get the stuff.
Oh, I bet I know why.
Now, okay. I wish there was a way you could like check off what you've already checked.
Yeah.
So you don't go check it. Did I check this before?
Yep.
Yeah, I noticed some of these places have placeholders. I don't know what they would be placeholding.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't look like they
Sometimes
have anything. Yeah.
Sometimes there's no way to tell.
Hurl L2. Nothing there. Arco 4 I'm already at. Microtech. Port Tressler. Yeah, see, I got like 2 placeholders at Port Tressler. I don't know what they are. It just says placeholder. Let's see. Okay. What about?
Sometimes if you mouse over, it'll give you the name though.
Oh, really?
Yeah. What the hell are these NPCs doing? It's all standing in the same spot.
Okay.
It's really weird looking.
I've got. Why have I got 2 hover quads in red?
Don't know. Did you buy them?
I bought the one. I got 1 hover quad that's not in red, but I have 2 hover quads that are in red.
Well, one might be a loaner for the month for a subscriber.
Oh, okay. But
I don't know.
There's 2 of them.
Yeah, I don't know if there's. You'd have to check to see if they are the loaner for this month. But if you got 2, are you the top level sub?
Yeah, I'm a Imperator.
Yeah, the $20 one.
Yep.
So you get 2 of them.
Oh. So that makes 3 total at New Babbage. I got a Drake Mule and a RSI Ursa.
Yeah.
So I guess I need to go get those and bring those back to Area 18.
Yep. Well, wait, what are they?
Drake Mule, RSI Ursa, and 3 hover quads.
Are they bought in game or?
The Drake Mule was bought with money. The RSI Ursa, I think, is a loaner because I have a Carrack.
Okay, then those you don't need to really worry about.
Okay, so anything I bought with money I don't have to worry about?
Right. Yeah, anything that you own in your hangar, that stuff you don't have to worry about.
Okay, cool. All right, so that saves me a trip there. Let's see. At Pyro Jump Point, nothing there. Crew L1, more placeholders. Don't know what those are. Crew L5, nothing there. Arc L1, another placeholder. I got placeholders everywhere. Hurl L1, nothing there.
M2 Hercules, New Babbage. Oh, that's the M2.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about mine.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah. I'm sitting here trying to go through all my stuff here. Arc Core. And my F8. That was weird. I have an F8 sitting at Virginie Point, but my F8's at Area 18.
Yeah, I'm running into some weirdness here too. According to the kiosk, I have a reclaimer at New Babbage. According to Knickknacks, I do not. According to Knickknacks, where did I see that?
That's there.
Was it Hurston L1?
Okay. Great cat. Okay, well that's interesting.
Right.
Oh, okay, that's probably because I'm in ArtCore. That's why. It says my Crusader M2 Hercules Starlifter is in ArtCore.
Yeah, that's what I'm running into myself. It's
I'm in it.
what the hell?
Great Cat STV's in ArtCore. Okay. The hell. Okay.
Mark L5, Hurston L3. Mike L1.
Okay. Selling.
Crusader L4.
Okay. There's that.
L5.
I think that's it. Anything that's worth going for, anyways.
And L4.
Check all these. These are all empty, empty, empty. Nothing there. So I guess next stop, ArtCore, Area 18.
Okay, this is really messed up.
Wow, this thing's got a lot of escape pods.
It's showing Evers Harbor. Yeah, it's showing in kiosks that my reclaimer is at New Babbage. But it's showing in Knickknacks that it's at Evers Harbor with its gear.
That's interesting.
Wow, they definitely have some back end. This is on live, so their old back end is just screwed. Go back and look again.
Okay, Area 18.
Wait,
Okay.
who makes the reclaimer?
That's Aegis, I think, or Aegis, however you say it.
Aegis.
Aegis. Okay. Yeah.
So
I think that's who makes the reclaimer.
yeah, and it's saying New Babbage. Oh,
Okay.
get this one. It's also claiming that it only needs one crew member. Boy, is that messed up.
Mm-hmm.
I thought the cargo had been reduced to 280 or something like that. Because mine's showing 420. What the hell? Database is all messed up. That's all there is to it. Alright, consolidated. C2 is here. Okay. So claim, deliver that.
Oh, this thing flies nice.
What?
The Hercules.
Yeah, that's something I think needs to be nerfed, though.
Yeah.
It's like a C5 Galaxy. It's not a fighter jet. But the A1 flies like a fighter jet.
Yep.
And of course, people that own it don't like me saying that.
Well, yeah, because it means that they'll have to relearn how to fly the ship.
Yep. Well, not only that, losing that kind of maneuverability where you can keep up with a fighter in a freaking C5 Galaxy.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, it needs a big nerf because it should fly like a freaking C5 Galaxy.
Mm-hmm. Or hell, even a C-17.
Yep. Yeah, C-17. There you go. It'd probably be more appropriate per C-17. We'll give it that. Now C-17 is, maneuverable, but
Mm-hmm.
it can't keep up with a fighter jet.
Nope. But it's more maneuverable than a C-5.
Yep. Not by a whole lot, though, believe it or not.
Yeah, I know. We have C-5s that we just had a C-5 come in that the L3's working on.
Yeah.
Yeah. They got a contract to modify them.
Nice. What are they modded?
Yeah, I have no idea what they're doing with it, but they're the Super Galaxies, the Mike
Oh.
C5M.
If I remember right, they're being lengthened. They're getting a full glass cockpit, and they're actually being lengthened a little bit.
Oh, I don't know what they're doing. All I know is one time we put 17,000 gallons on one so it could go back to air base in, I think it was California.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know where they're based off the top, but
Oh, they come from all over.
yeah, but I mean their home base, their primary
Oh,
home base.
yeah.
I don't know where it is.
The one we get the most is from Delaware. Apparently, they've got a lot of C5s over in Delaware.
Yeah, there's got to be a couple bases. I mean, there is. Are you kidding me? I was gonna say there is. What the fuck?
Uh-oh.
All because there's a freaking chair floating in the hangar. Wow, that's just messed up. So if a chair was not going to let me get out of the hangar, I had to make some alterations to my flight profile to get the A2 out of. Can I drop a bomb in there and blow that chair up?
Yeah, it might blow you up, though.
Oh no, I'm going for altitude. Wonder what would happen if I did that when I get out of range.
Ah. I don't know if you can do that.
I'm gonna find out. As soon as I break the safe zone, I'm gonna turn this bitch around and drop some bombs.
There you go. Teach that chair a lesson.
That's right. From up here, I won't be able to hit it, but I mean, hit that particular spot. But I'm just pissed off at him anyway, so.
Get back in the chair.
I want to see what'll happen. I am streaming this, so hey.
Now you got a frog in your throat there.
Oh wait, I'm in a C2. Moron. God, I'm such a moron sometimes. I can't drop bombs. I'm in a freaking C2.
Oh, I thought you were in an A2.
I did too. My brain's going. My brain's going. God, I'm such a moron sometimes.
There's the hangar.
You know, the fact that you can land a Hercules on a starbase, but you can't land a reclaimer.
Yeah, I don't understand that, because you should be able to at least, like, dock or something.
Yep. There's another one of those oversights that nobody freaking bothered to fix, you know.
Yeah.
My hope is with the brand new hangars, when we finally get them, that because they did say they have resized hangars and ship sizes and stuff, so I'm hoping they fixed little oversights like that.
And we have touchdown.
How'd you know I just touched down?
Call it a hunch.
Damn, you're good. So according to inventory, the reclaimer's not here.
Huh.
Because otherwise I'd have a bunch of gear in here. Knickknacks. Hurston. Everest Harbor. Yeah.
Alright. Get all this stuff out of here and into local. God, I've got so much shit here now.
Where, at home?
Yeah. There's just pages and pages.
That's why everybody's waiting, you know, so eager to get our personal hangars, because we can start organizing.
Yeah.
At least everybody's assuming we can start organizing.
That's the hope anyways.
You watch. You watch. Common sense did not rule the day again.
Mm-hmm.
And then will be no way for us to actually organize our gear in our own hangars.
Oh, that comes later in another patch.
Yeah,
That seems to be the tagline.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, why that seems to be the way they make their excuses when they forget something too. Or they just don't admit it or acknowledge that it's oops. It'd probably help if they actually just came out and said, we forgot about it. It didn't click. We'll get to it when we're able. Something like that would make all the difference in the world to backers.
Yeah.
You screw up, just
honesty,
say so.
Yeah.
But no, you got to hide everything. So much for their promise of an open development environment, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I never realized just how big the Hercules was.
Oh, yeah.
That thing is huge.
Yeah.
That's got to be my biggest ship I own.
And the C2 has more space.
Oh, yeah. I think it's got like 696 or something like that.
But it's also visually more space.
Oh, yeah.
Because the M2's got armor, but on the inside you can stack 32 SCU cargo containers in the C2. You cannot do that in the M2. You can only stack them one layer.
Well,
but it's the military.
I think the M2 is a better decision to.
Oh, I do too. I do too. I definitely.
You're losing. Okay, so you get 522 SCU cargo.
Yep.
To 696. So you're only losing, I don't know, about less than 200 SCU.
Yeah, about 160 something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's no big deal.
So, but you can defend yourself better than you can a C2.
Yep. Plus, it's got its armor and military components.
Mm-hmm. So that's definitely the better buy. Okay, so now store it and retrieve it.
Store it, and what I would do is store it, retrieve a different ship. That way, it clears the record, and then retrieve it.
Okay.
Because that makes absolutely sure that it did store.
Gotcha. Okay, so store the M2, and I'll call out my C1.
Yeah. And after it loads, you can tell it loaded if you can see if you look around and see the text that says what hangar.
Yep, it's hangar 2.
Yep. Then now you can just go ahead and call the Herc.
Okay.
And use it for whatever.
Right.
But just remember, from now here on out, you want to make sure you store it there, because we don't know what day they're going to go live.
Right, yeah.
At this point. They could go live tomorrow if they wanted to. Back-end problems could very well be just because they're on the development servers, not for any other reason.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So if I store the M2 now here, it should save.
Correct.
Okay. Right. So I'm checking all.
You're at home, right? You're at home. You're at home, right?
Yeah.
Any cargo? Yeah, and anything in the ship, dump it into local storage.
Yep, I already did that. Okay, so all this is. All my ships are here. Except my Constellation, which I bought, so I can just spawn that.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's all retrieved. Okay. Okay, that's all that. Now, I wondering if there's a place for ground vehicles on Area 18.
No.
Okay, so ground vehicles are a no-go here.
Correct.
Oh, someone's doing a box mission.
Which means you have to go someplace else to then deliver them to that someplace else in order to...
Take them back to Hardcore?
Or, yeah, or to even load them.
Yeah. I think my ones, they're in the Carrack, inside the Carrack here.
Oh, then you could spawn your Carrack.
You see. Carrack.
Well, you're still at home, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm still at home.
Oh, well then it doesn't matter, because that's where they're going to get stored back to anyway, if you bought them.
Yeah, I bought every one but the Ursa.
Yeah, it'll probably, well, it should store, since it's already there stored at home basically, but it's in a ship, you're saying, right?
Yeah, it's in the Carrack.
If you wanted to be absolutely sure, take it to like one of the moons with a base that you can land at.
Mm-hmm.
Take it out of the ship and put it on the, just move it off the pad, go get your Herc or something and drive it back, land there, pick it up with the Herc and bring it back home, and then, oh, you can't do that either.
Nope. There's no place, there's no, it's
Shit.
not like a garage
Yep.
like you have in Hurston
Yep.
or,
so I would just leave it as it is, because it's listed right now at home.
Right, yeah.
So leave it, and who knows, maybe it'll, even though it's inside a ship, it's still at home, so maybe it'll remain.
Yeah. Well, the way I look at it, they're the ground vehicles I bought with real money.
Yeah.
So I don't think I have to worry about
Oh,
that.
no, anything that you bought with real money, as long as you bought it through SIG's website, you don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, I bought it through SIG's website.
Yeah. I'm still waiting to see what they're going to do about people that decided to spend money on third-party sites.
Oh yeah, that's not going to be a pretty site.
No, especially since they did clearly state in the terms of service that you're doing it at your risk, because they haven't,
Huh. So after I bought my M2, I still have 155,000 UEC.
Ooh, you're rich.
Yeah, I'm loaded.
Uh-huh. The sad part is it's going to be a lot harder to earn that. So what I would do if I were you is start using that to build up as much as you can before the patch.
Yeah, well, hopefully I'm gonna get on and either run some beacons with you or whatever.
Yeah.
Or if you're not on, I'll do some crunch and munch with Centurion.
And if nobody's on, start running barrel.
Okay.
With your Herc. You know where to get it?
Right. No.
If you go to Microtech, look for SMO 10 or SMO 22.
Okay.
And you can fill your ship up and run it to Orison for the best price point, and just keep running that.
Okay.
And you should be able to, over a few hours session, you should easily get a couple million out of it, just if you're on your own. So that's what I'd do.
Okay.
Because you don't.
Okay, I will.
Well, I was just going to say, because you don't have a lot of cash, so.
No, I only have 155, so.
Yeah.
But hey, I got an M2. That's what matters.
Hold on, let me see how much I got. Because I've been making money here and there, but I don't have a lot. But let's see, I got more than you. Yeah, I give you. Here, I'll give you $500,000.
Okay.
Because then you've got some to work with tomorrow until I come in or somebody comes in and you can join them.
Right.
Let's see. Storm would be under S. I'll bet he's under S.
It's amazing how that works.
Yep. isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Storm. There he is. Now, if you make enough to give this one back, I would probably appreciate it.
No problem.
Because it's $500,000.
Oh, yeah.
You get it?
Oh, hell, yeah, I got it. That's what I gave you, the other day.
Oh, you did?
You remember you said, it costs, like 48 grand or whatever to fix your Corsair?
Yep.
And I said, well, I got a little bit of money I can send you, and so I sent you 500,000.
Oh, I didn't realize it was that much.
Yeah, $500,000. And
Wow.
you're like, oh, you loaded. I said, yeah, I was on the money bus with Centurion.
Oh, and now you're broke again.
And now I'm broke after buying my M2.
Gotcha. How about we split the difference then?
Okay.
So, go that route.
Okay, that works.
All right.
All right, well, it's 10:30, so I am going to call it a night.
Yep, I'm going to as soon as I finish this last load. Same thing. Gonna get home and call it a night.
Yeah. All right. You have a good one.
Yeah, you too. Night.
Night.
How you doing, Malachi?
I'm doing. Just finishing up my last equipment move. You been working?
Yeah, I was at work all day.
Yeah, Storm just got off. He finished his run. I'm just finishing my last one for the night.
And I'm about to get off.
On or off?
No, on.
Yeah. The reason we picked tonight to do it is because today's patch notes, there were only 7 known issues listed, none of them blockers, and although the patch wasn't very good, that means SIG's bet close to releasing to live, because it's entirely possible the bugs we're seeing on the patch are related to the actual development servers, and once they move to the live servers, the bugs that we're seeing drop away. We've seen that before, so I would say imminent is 323 patching. So tonight we're moving the rest of our shit.
That's insane.
Yeah. Yeah, if you got anything to move, I would do it tonight.
I already have everything moved.
You holding the kid?
No, I laid him down. Wife just walked into the room.
Oh. Sounded like
Something.
him talking in the background or something.
No, that was my wife talking to me.
Oh, oops. She looking forward to going to Germany?
Yeah. Yeah, she's been studying, learning German.
What the hell? Where the hell does this thing jump me to? Oh. That's weird. I asked Game Glass today about, they haven't answered yet, but I said, what about running one of those contests maybe twice a year during the Star Citizen events? So I'm hoping they might be open to that, you know, for the lifetime sub.
Yeah.
I think it's a, you know, a good incentive. By the way, on your sub, what was the discount that you got? How much was it? Panda.
I don't remember. I know I got the Constellation Andromeda for $165.
No. I'm talking about Game Glass.
Game Glass?
Yeah, you said you used my code when you redid your sub.
Oh, I don't know, like a 15%.
No, it's 5%, but I was wondering how much that is off of
Yeah,
what you had to
it
pay.
was, well, uh, I don't know, like it was, what's that monthly? It's like $4, so like I paid like 396 or something like that.
Oh, that's not okay. So it was something
Yeah, and then,
for a monthly. I'm actually surprised they let that work on a monthly. A yearly I could see, but it's kind of weird that they do let it happen on the monthlies too. Money's money.
So 323 is going to be like this huge update, right?
Oh yeah, that's an understatement. Yep, everything you know now will be different. Including how you fly. I mean, that's going to be probably the biggest learning curve right at the moment, is flying. What I'll probably do is when it drops, I'll announce that it's dropped, and then I will set up a session for everybody to group up, to meet up in group, and then I'll walk everybody through everything, which will make it quicker and faster for people to, because it's, you know, I think that'll help a lot of people.
Yeah.
Because key maps are changing too. Not to mention there's 200 new key maps already and 200 more coming. When you joined, how many people were in the server?
I didn't join on you.
Oh.
I just joined. You said you were finishing up and then leaving.
Yep. Yeah, our server's been awesome tonight. Not a single issue. Which is shocking. It is a weeknight. They must have reset servers because they're running too good.
let's see, contract missions on Savage. Oh yeah, this stuff is moving a lot faster.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
Yep, performance in the server has been good. Did you just join on my server, or are you still on yours?
I'm still on mine.
Do you have your FPS up?
Yeah, it's a solid 10.
For the server or for your client?
No, server. My client is like 60 plus.
Yeah, solid 10's good. I'm at 7.8, 9.5, 9. Yeah, it's averaging 9 and 10. apparently boxes that you just find out and about, you know, if you come across a box
Yeah.
and you put it in your ship and use it for storing stuff,
Yeah.
it does not appear in the ship's inventory. So if you don't freaking empty that box of what's in it, you're going to lose it. All that stuff that was in it.
Luckily, I haven't done that yet, so.
Yeah, because I'm like, I moved everything out of this Herc, and I'm like, why is there a box sitting here? That's why. Huh. Because it happens to be a box that I just picked up on the ground somebody left behind. Jeez. Interesting. Huh.
What?
It's showing my C2 that I just landed in as unknown status.
Uh-oh.
That's odd. I emptied everything out of it, but it's very odd. Let's see if it corrected itself. Doesn't matter. I mean, it's going to be gone in a day or two anyway. Well, not gone, just reset.
Is that Anandulus guy new to the
Is who?
N4ND? The Anandulus?
No, he's been around for a while. He's also a Vocati.
Um,
He's not an official member of USNC. A lot of them are guides.
Systems are running way better.
Huh?
Systems are running way better.
Yeah, there's a number of people that are in the USNC server that are not officially members yet, but a lot of them are also military that are out on duty or something, so I'm waiting for them to get back. And then there's some that are ETF or Avocati that come in once in a while. There's some from the developers that like Game Glass and Toby and stuff like that come out and hang out because I'm one of their testers and whatever. Why would you do?
There is a second broken down Hercules in this area.
Huh. I assume you're mining or whatever, salvaging. All right. Impound it. Why would they impound it? That was strange. So it changed it from unknown status to impounded and then let me store it. Huh. I wonder if they changed that to a catch-all for when it can't determine the state of a ship.
Oh, come on.
Oh, shit. I think my server's going to 30K.
Yep. I can't hop in here.
And it's just 30K. Yep. Official 30K. You're on a different server, so that means one of the services on the back end just died. It's not the server that's dying, it's the services. But she's just zeroed out. So shortly here we'll get a 30K notification.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yep.
Well, that's a good point for me to just give it a night, give it a call, give it an end for the night, I guess. Be back tomorrow. Won't be back until later afternoon because I got to take the pup to the vet.